Good morning and welcome to the Big Shave. It's August the 24th, 2011 and I'm still trying to keep one a day up, which is a bit okay. I've been getting up early, you see, so I've been able to cope with it. And I got a message yesterday of someone basically talking about like how long blades should last for, and that's like one of these how long's a piece of string things really, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, you just keep on shaving, don't you, and you see how long it lasts for. I think the longest one recently I had was we had a feather blade, and that went on for about 2 weeks, and I just sort of didn't really want to stop shaving. It was in the Merca Future, and the Merca Future is a bit of a strange beast really. It's the best way to describe it is that it flatters blades. I put some blades in the Merca Future which I've had in other razors, which have not been very good really, but in the Merca Future you feel a lot better now. What's the theory behind that? No idea. I have got a little theory, and one is that it's the spring mechanism on it, the way it's clamping them down. I think what it does is I'm going to try and do this without cutting my fingers really. I think it flexes the blades, even cheap blades, so it makes them, I don't know, makes them stronger or more dynamic. I don't know. I think I'm making this up now. Anyway, so we're doing a little bit of experimentation this morning. We're going to use these. I don't think I've shaved one of these yet. It's a Gillette. Now, stop me in my tracks here, but aren't Gillette and Wilkinson sort of competitors? But in India, which is where this is made, yeah, it is. It's made in India, manufactured and distributed by Gillette India Limited. So God knows what's going on there. So maybe Gillette bought the name Wilkinson sword in India. I don't know. That's what the blade looks like. It comes in a little cellophane package. Slightly old-fashioned look to it. Quite flexible really, quite a thin blade. Looks okay. It's a Gillette product and it's Wilkinson sword. And I'm also using razor. I was looking through my razors last night and I thought, I haven't tried a short-handled old-fashioned Gillette for ages. Now I don't know the model name for this, so I presume someone will know it and they'll get in touch with using it. You all know that there's sets of numbers on the bottom of the Gillette which will tell you when it was made. It tells you the quarter, it tells you the year. And this one's made in England anyway, so it's one of these twist ones where you twist it and it opens up. And pop the blade in, like so. Tighten it up. Be interested in using this. I think the short handled one as well, the grip is really important. It's like, and you should always remember this when you're shaving, you let the razor do all the shaving, and you basically pivoting it. It's like on a seesaw. You're letting it. See the way it's doing that on its own. And that's because I'm not old and I'm not doing that. I'm letting the razor do it. Okay, so let me lather up first. So we're on Arco. So the one thing's going to be the same. It's a tiny different moisturiser as well, so I'll tell you about in a second. Okay, the Dove. Everyone was concerned about the Dove. The Dove seems to be getting better, and I've let it fly around the kitchen and perch up and everything, and it actually stood on my finger last night. I put my finger in front of it, it stood on it, so I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing yet. I might be taming it. So, alright, that's Arco, and it's best. Rich, creamy, and as I said the other day, they should make this edible and then you can eat the stuff that you don't use. Alright, so here we go, dry my hands off. Light touch, not grabbing all of it, I'm basically pivoting it. Let me just move my glasses up. Yeah, the question as well, the thing that occurred to me, the question about the how long do you use your blades for? The other thing to think about as well is that, you know, you're doing 3 passes. The lighter that you work on it, the less stress you're putting on your face, the less stress you're putting on your blade. But in fact, every time you get a shave, if you do 3 passes, you're actually using your blade 3 times, aren't you? So you should always remember to clean your blade off afterwards, pat it dry, don't wipe it. And then the other thing to do with your blade is to I'll leave it to dry on a towel, I suppose. There's something else as well I was going to say, but I forgot. Oh, turn it around when you put it back in. So make sure that it's, you know, it's a different direction. So that's the first pass. You know, that was a very pleasant experience, folks. There's absolutely, you could probably tell there was no nicks, there's no cuts, there's no drag. There's absolutely no razor burn at all. And then we're going to go. So again, light touch. I'm just, you know, letting it balance. Short handles tend to, you know, make you want to do short strokes, and across the jawline. And then I don't do a north-south, I do a sort of, what's that? West, east, northwest, northeast, southeast. Some people say it's all north-south, so they go down that way, then they go up if you're doing a 2 pass, but I do north-south on the jaw on the second pass, but I do diagonal. Okay. Okay, no issues with that. And we'll just sort of polish it off with the last. Just to display your feel. I've got to say, there's not an awful lot left actually. I'm very impressed with this whole setup here. The old-fashioned shaver. I've sort of gone off my old Gillettes. Oh yeah, back to the Dove as well. I always get sidetracked, don't I? The Dove is flying a little bit now, so we just need to build its strength up a little bit. I put it back in a box once I managed to teach it to stand on my finger. You believe that, you believe anything. So the weekend I'm going to take it down the park and just see what happens to it, see whether we can get it to go up a tree. I think if we can get up a tree on its own, then it's time to fly the nest. Maybe it'll come back and land on me, yeah. Gaddafi, where's Gaddafi? I'm thinking of bringing out a book. You've heard of Where's Wally? Well, I think we should have a book called Where's Gaddafi? And you have Gaddafi and crowds of people, you've got to pick him out. That's apart from the neck's a bit. Neck's okay that side. It's not very good there. Okay. Oh, a nice day today. Lovely day outside. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a scorcher. Got my car fixed yesterday. I've got 4 working doors now. I can get in and out of my car without climbing over the passenger seat. So that's all back to normal again. BT ripped me a letter to tell me it's all my fault, which I don't actually agree with. I think it was something to do with the fact he went around the corner at about 25 miles an hour in a very narrow street. But that's my insurance company to argue the toss with. Okay, so thanks very much for that. That was fantastic. Well done. Well done, Gillette. Well done. Wilkinson sword, Gillette blade. Perhaps it's a genetic mutation. I don't know. Alright, so next thing. Wash the face off. Cologne. Arco. Action. For action, men. Rub that in. Bit stingy. Bit more stingy than usual, but it's a different blade, I suppose. Pat it down. And then Arco Classic cream right way up. A little blob of that. This stuff's magic. I think people who buy it and use it realise that it is sort of, I don't know what the Turks put in it, but it's something special. There we go. And we just top that off with a bit of Calvin Klein. And we're nearly done. Another shave, another successful shave. In fact, that's quite a successful shave. That. Have a look. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I've been Steve Farragher. This has been the Big Shave on Wednesday the 24th of August 2011. Stay tuned, there'll be one tomorrow obviously, one on Friday and maybe one over the weekend. And don't forget to ask me any questions you've got about doves, BT vans, shaving, General Gaddafi or anything else you feel like. Goodbye.